shout out Pooh. Come get her back in blood if you want her. If Jezebel was talking to me, yeah, I wasn't pushing up on her, I need my back end. Whipping all these beats, I might just back in. Yeah, the back security just went up, I might start taxing. Yeah, I'm a preacher and they really mad cause I'm packing. Yeah, I'm packing for my demons and I'm packing for my ops. I ain't running from the devil, I ain't running from no.
One of these little kids Since I came to Blair, I got used tarps. I kind of wipe some dirt off of it. Use that condensation. Let's do that. Yeah, this Gorilla Tape cool though. You look, you just take off the plastic. Bam. See that? All right. Smack that baby on there. Bing. Just like that. Sticks good too. That's better than duct tape. Duct tape don't stick for real, especially when it's kind of wet. Some dirt around it. Bada boom. Yeah, that's all I do. I cut little pieces and then use it as needed. Nah, since I came to Blair, man, it's been cool. It's been interesting because the truck I got been having a little bit of problems. Let me tell y'all about it. They do work to all these trucks as they get them. Show y'all the truck I got though. 2020. I thought it was a 2018. But what's it called? I went to the dealership and they said it was a 2020. So I was like, okay, that's cool. I like this truck came with side boxes. Yeah. I was happy about that. The bolt was missing on it right here, so I put a strap on it. But I need a. I mean, it was already here touching. Hey, sit your ass down and get out my seat. Get out my seat. You gotta talk to him like that. All the tires are pretty much brand new. My shocks and everything, and my what's it called? The rear end had a bunch of work done to it, like the shocks, even the brake chambers. I like that, man. I knew a dude that had paid off his truck at the last company I was with, and his whole rear end had kind of went out. So I was looking for a truck that has certain stuff done to it, like this. The starter has been replaced. The engine harness had been replaced. That was a $9,000 bill. I didn't pay for it. It got done before I got the truck. But they give you a work history on all the trucks you get. And yeah, it's kind of messed up. I had to bend that back, but low key, I mean, that whole thing can be replaced. I want to get, and this has been bent too, I want to get different lights and lights on these, like a really nice one eventually. That'd be cool. That's the plan. But I brought my own tarps, but like I said, yeah, so stuff like this, when I pick this trailer up, this is a preloaded trailer. Take pictures of it, send it in. I should get points for all that. They got the Drive for Gold thing out here. My buddy, he just came aboard and he did all of it, man. I was like, dang, bro. Yeah, I tarped this yesterday out in New Millennium. Ain't nothing but a little bit of steel. I don't know, it's going to a construction site. It's going to a school, actually. Yeah, my buddy came. He did the drive for gold, but he did the whole thing, man. Shout out to Albert. What's up, man? He came aboard. He just finished orientation. He did all of his drive for gold stuff in orientation. My guy was on it, man. He's ex-military dude. He does not play around, and he knows trucks. He knows mechanic stuff. So low key, he's probably one of the only people I talk to, man. Just because, I mean, with friends like that, you really don't need too many friends, man. Honestly, and but yeah, so keeping up with a couple guys, just just throughout this whole little journey, man. But I haven't really had a chance to make a video. I'm staying out this week, so I guess I got a little bit of time to share what my little experience has been at Blair. I know I got a TA hat on. That's a little company out in Texas, picked up at north of Dallas, I think it was. Anyways, driver appreciation. Shout out to them. TA Services, yes sir. Keep coming with the my beams, baby. Been cool. I got a Blair trailer right now, but they'll give you any trailer. They'll give you any trailer. You get any trailer from this company, because any company that they got, any company that Blair has, you can get a trailer from them. Yeah, that Gorilla Tape is gonna stick good. It's gonna stick good. Do need some more bungees, but anyways. So yeah, man. Word of advice though: anybody thinking about coming abroad, do bring your own equipment, because they charge the crap out of you for some equipment. That dunnage right there, you see? Not this dunnage. This came with the trailer too. Not this trailer. Don't get me wrong. The red tarp's kind of jacked up. Yeah, I took care of them. I patched them up. I've been patching them up. I've been using them. I ain't used them but a couple times. This is my second time, I think, actually using it. I went to New Hampshire and I picked up a load in New York, and I had used them on a lumber load in New York. But other than that, they've been folded up. They've been folded up. They've been kind of in my way a little bit, actually, because like I said, I have my own tarps. That's a lumber tarp and that's a steel tarp up there. I got another lumber tarp in that side box. But the dunnage is all I really actually got. The dunnage is all I really actually got. Oh, and the mats. Yeah, and the mats, the rubber mats. They can give you like 20 of them. They're real thin. Let me get away from this dude's truck. I think it's trying to regen. I wish my truck would regen. I tried to force it to regen it yesterday and it wouldn't. My check engine light came back on. I'm kind of upset about that, because. So yeah, tell you a little bit about what's going on. So I came from Birmingham, went straight to the shop, went straight to the dealership. I know that was probably a stupid thing to do, but I know that some of these filters that we need for these Packard engines, that TA Petro, Loves, and all them, they don't be having. So anyways, I went to the dealership because my mitigation sensor was off, needed to be calibrated. My brakes needed to be adjusted, which I could have got done somewhere else. So I could have did it myself, for real. It was like $500 to turn a wrench. Kind of ridiculous. Yeah, if you need anything done like that, man, word of advice, don't go to the dealership. If it's something that you can get done, at a Loves or TA, go there. Because the dealership, they're gonna charge the crap out of you. Service fee is like $275, something crazy like that. All right, yeah, I like the Kenworth dealerships, but I don't like going there no more. I'm not trying to go back there, especially after this last little incident. So what happened this last time was, what did happen this last time? I'm sorry. It's all kind of running together, man. And I'm trying to make this in like one video. I really don't care for making videos for real. I mean, I like making videos. I like listening, making music. You know what I'm saying? I used to rap and all that stuff, but, you know, put on little shows or whatever with my friends. But now I'm just trying to, trying to do the, trying to make this trucking thing make sense. I stay out in Kansas City, man. The guy that referred me, we're at the same terminal, actually. He don't stay around where I live, but heard good things. Shout out to him, Mr. Campbell. Shout out to Feed the Children Trucking, and also other people that had came to this company, and even people that had left. Like, I watched them. I've been doing research on this company for actually probably about a year and a half. Yeah, it's been about a year and a half. I was with Decker, and we did nothing but drywall. Literally, all I would do is pull up, get a preloaded trailer, untarp, and bounce. Super easy. But I mean, after doing that for a couple years, I'm like, let me see what else is out there. So you don't ever want to cut yourself short or whatever your true potential is. So again, my advice to be anybody in this industry that don't listen to people when they say, oh, don't go to company for company. People don't like that, man. Nah, get as much experience as you feel like you want. and then do something you like doing. I like this. It's a heck of a life, man. I like doing flatbed. I like the lifestyle of it. I like this, the whole, you know, just the workflow of it. I like the hours. It's cool, man. You know, you don't get treated like a freaking storage unit. This guy right here, I wouldn't be getting loaded until Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? Monday sometime. And I mean, right here, 7 a.m. delivery. They want their stuff. I want to get it off my trailer. We ain't playing sit and wait with 45, 50, you know, people waiting in line. Go park here, go check in, go park there, go over here, go dock. None of that. Right here, I mean, I got to mess with a little bit of equipment. But flatbed, man, that's where it's at. It's at, especially if you like fast pace, if you like messing with stuff, you like staying busy, you don't mind getting your hands dirty a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Can't keep a pair of gloves. Name me somebody who got a pair of gloves that ain't got holes in them. And I'm gonna go get my gloves from them. But yeah, so now just trying to get it together, man, before winter gets here for real. I know it's gonna be slow this fourth quarter. I just started. This is like my third week. It's like my third week with Blair. But it's been cool. It's been all right. I'm gonna get in this truck though, man. I'm gonna holler at you in a minute. I'm gonna let you know a little bit about what's going on. Kind of show you maybe how they do things here, like just what they charge you for and stuff like that. I was a little confused about it myself because like I brought my own equipment and stuff, you know, my own chains, my own binders. The truck is sweet though, man. The truck is cool. It's running good. Like I said, I did go to the shop, but it was for some minor things. Took it to the Northeast already. Took it to Florida. Yeah, that's that right there. The door check. I'm not even gonna worry about that though, honestly. Because trying to get to it, this bolt right here I got stripped. That's the only one. This popped off finally. This bolt got stripped. But to get to this is not the actual door. That's, yeah, it makes that annoying sound. But I could take it off, but it just prevents the door from swinging all the way open, as you see it's trying to do. But look, so to replace this, I guess you got to take this apart and you got to get your hand up in there, get a bolt, and then drill it on while you hold the bolt. It's kind of hard. This is not the actual door spring, man. The door springs are these little hangers right here. So that I think they might even be welded in there. Now they're bolted, but yeah, that's bolted too. Yeah, that door ain't going nowhere. So it's not my door about to fall off, none of that. This truck is cool though, man. Got a KW. Show y'all inside the truck. I know that's pretty annoying. Yeah. We got the window up real big. Got homeboy next to me. So the engine light's back on. Just got some fuel too. I'm gonna go ahead and crank this up. We about done with our 10-hour reset. I got a lot of time on my clock. But yeah, I'm not even gonna, for real. They got a system here on these tablets that you can call in and you can ask them, hey, what's the code that popped up? Kind of show y'all what they did when I was at the shop this last time. So this is the fuel filters I was mentioning. Not this one. Yeah, the fuel filter got changed, but I just got a PM service done. And by the way, if you get it done at the dealership, it costs twice as much. But again, some of the filters that I needed, I know that probably Loves the TA, I don't know if they would have. So anyways, I also needed the brake adjustment and the collision mitigation system adjusted. And also my fuse box. I had a fuse blown out for my headlights. My high beams wouldn't work, and my right blinker wouldn't blink on the truck. Not the trailer. The trailer was fine, but on the truck itself, the right blinker wouldn't blink. However, my diagram was missing. Try Googling it. The manuals had that I got in my truck instead of 2018. Try looking in the manual. Couldn't find nothing. Tried Googling it. I thought I had a 2018 truck. Anyway, so I was like, yeah, let me take it to the dealership. But they got me together. They got the little tool to adjust the collision mitigation system. They got the high beam, which I did replace the high beams. I've replaced the lights already. That was fun. The night that I get the truck, the high beams don't work. So I dealt with that. As soon as I got the truck, started messing with that. Like I said, the brakes need to be adjusted. I guess according to YouTube, that ain't nothing but turning a wrench all the way, two-quarter turns down here somewhere. But anyways, this last time I was at the dealership, they replaced this. This is a secondary fuel module. I think this part is only like $200. The bill came out to $4,000. That's because they had to test the fuel pressure systems, the fuel pressure lines, pretty much this way down. And they knew if it was anything on this side going that way, I guess that it would mean that it was the fuel modulator, I guess. But they tested the fuel pump, they tested the fuel lines, the pressure in the fuel lines. So they said after doing all these tests, if everything checks out, basically that's got to be the problem. Well, guess what? The check engine is back on. So being that the check engine light's back on and we just came from the shop, all I'm gonna do, keep my eye on it. My friend told me he got a pack car, check engine light came on all the time. Keep my eye on it, keep my eye on the oil, make sure it's running right, keep my eye on that, make sure that I ain't getting filled up too much. Like I said, these got changed twice because I had just got a PM done. And then 2 weeks later, the engine light, 1 week later, the engine light came on. I rode all the way through, went home, took it to the dealership. They replaced them all again. This one was pretty dirty. Like it'd been on there for longer than 2 weeks. And it was almost all the way full. So I keep my eye on that and just see how it runs, man. I'm not trying to go back to the dealership, especially with that $4,200 bill. Especially with that $4,200 bill that we just had at the dealership this time. The first one was $2,000. The safety did cover the $500 for the bumper. Shout out to my DM Dalton out of Arkansas for hooking that up. Dude has been amazing. My DM has been amazing as far as just communicating issues that I have with the truck, issues that I might have with the truck going on. Trying to get my windshield replaced. Blair, shame on y'all for not replacing my windshield, man. But whatever, they don't want to do nothing about it. That's fine. Some companies, they won't let you lease a truck. They won't let you leave the yard if you got cracks on your windshield, man. And I asked y'all to replace it. Y'all don't want to do nothing. That's fine, whatever. I'm done arguing with y'all about it. I appreciate my DM going back and forth and you know, with me in the comments about, or with me in emails about it, you know, trying to help me to get it taken care of. But Blair, yeah, y'all need to fix them windshields, man. If they got cracks in them, get them bills replaced. Like I said, some companies, they won't let you lease a truck if it got cracks in the windshield, man. Like I talked to a driver for CSRT. We were both in New York at the same time. He actually lived out there. And we were in Rome, New York at a PNS yard or PNS pickup spot. But he was out there too, and they got other owner operators out there from Prime and all that. Anyways, he said, yeah, his company, they won't even let you leave if you got a crack on your windshield. It was his first week too in the truck. But you know, shortly after leaving there, my check engine light came on, so I took it basically to the dealership when I got home. Because I went to Maryland from New York, and then went to Florida, and I didn't want to get stuck out there in a hotel. You know, I didn't know how long it was going to take or what was going on with it. But yeah, that's been it, man. It had some of the parts on this truck have been already, you know, replaced, which I like that. The starter, the engine harness, the batteries. The battery, you can't even see my battery. You gotta take off the step. I didn't know that about Kenworth. The Volvo was kind of like that too. I had, but you would just take off this first top part and the second part would stay. You gotta take off all this, I guess. I don't know. I got some tools. I might check it out. But you can kind of see them back here. I was wondering how you drain them. How you drain? I think it's those two lines right there. I think you just pull on them. I don't know. That don't look like your air drains. I guess. I don't know if it has water in them. I don't know how to do that. I never had a Kenworth before. Yeah, the batteries are back there underneath the bottom step. But yeah, truck's running good. This was rattling. What's that? That thing that shows you how much fuel you have. Where's that at? Anyways, it's kind of already messing with it. That little thing that stick up. It shows you how much fuel you have. I don't even see it in here, man. But I know I have one. That's weird. You know what I'm talking about? That little thing that sticks up. It shows you how much fuel you have. Yeah, that was rattling like crazy. I know that deal didn't fall out. I'm tripping right now. I'm trying to make this video. Oh, here it is. Yeah, that was rattling when I first got the truck. I don't know, I was kind of messing with it and then it stopped. And then, so yeah, I was like, whatever. But now I've been on this truck though. Just trying to keep my eye on everything. Like I said, the rear, the whole, pretty much a lot of the back, the rear end has been replaced, fixed. I like this headache rack, man. These airlines need to go. They've seen better days. These airlines seen better days. But I ain't got $150 right now to replace that. My son's birthday's in a couple days. I'm stuck on the road. Bills going crazy right now on the shop bills. Like I said, we had like 4,000, 4,200 to be exact. I don't anticipate Blair helping me out with any other repairs, just because I've already had the truck for a few weeks. I did ask, I ain't heard nothing. But I guess that's kind of how it is here, man, at Blair. Like I said, if you come here, you get a truck, man, look it over. Make sure you ain't got nothing broke, leaking, and damage need to be fixed. If it does, say something before you leave the yard. My friend right now, he's sitting in a hotel, just got through orientation. He's sitting out there, and his truck's in the shop at a Freightliner dealership in Birmingham. And you know, he's got problems going on with his navigation system. It's called something else in the Freightliners, like I was saying. I don't know exactly what it is. They got a whole different system. But yeah, if you get a shop, if you get a truck and you want to take it to the shop, make sure that the Blair's going to help you cover the cost, or look over the invoices from the previous repairs that they have done, because it might already be something that they've already tried to do. Like, for example, my brakes had just got done. So whoever adjusted them, whoever put them on, or whoever adjusted them in Birmingham, if I would have took it back to Birmingham, and I would have told them before I left, instead of going to the dealership on my own, then they would have been like, oh, okay, we'll take it back to the people that have did them so they can readjust them for free. Instead, me here, gotta pay $500. So that was my fault. That, you know, chalk that up to just learning experience. But like the windshield, they could have helped me out with. But that's all good. Talking about the windshield. The bumper, I appreciate safety at Blair. Good looking out for covering that. Because that was something that they had just put on this truck when they did, before they gave it to me, when they did all the parameters and stuff. But I seen that though in the history. So I appreciate them putting that on and paying for that to get readjusted, to get calibrated how it should be. But yeah, man, hopefully this truck runs tip-top shape and we don't have too many problems with it. It's getting ready to be cold out here. Last night it was dropped down to about 45 degrees. We out here in Illinois at the Petro in Effingham. Usually I don't come here, but it seemed like a good place to stop because I got that shop right here. My plan was to call in to see what the code is. Plan was to call in to see what the code is on that check engine light, and if it was something that needed me immediate attention, then I was going to take it over here to the shop. But I wanted to make a little bit of content for y'all, a little bit of videos, give y'all an update about Blair and what it's like coming over here. This is my 3rd week with them, and I've already been in the shop twice. $6,000 in debt. You know, we're just trying to make this revenue right now to keep up with the numbers. And shout out to my DM again for helping me to make it all make sense to me, and I like that. And yeah, and everybody else that's been just helped me with this process. Even people in orientation like Chris has been, you know, real helpful when I was out there, and just making it a smooth process. I like the whole process that they got to get you in the door, get you a truck. It's pretty fast, man. You get there, it's only about a 4-day thing. You're looking at trucks Monday, Tuesday. You could be looking at a truck already. As soon as I seen this one, I wanted to check it out. I was interested. There was this one and another one. It was a Pete with a cat motor in it, man. No def system. I probably should have jumped on that, but you know, I've been wanting to Kenworth and heard a lot of great things about the PACCAR and that whole setup. Yeah, right. But nah, I was, you know, just looking at the truck, noticed a few things have been fixed on it. It's like, go ahead, let's keep looking. Let's keep looking. And they told me it didn't have nothing in it, but that was a lie. It had everything in it pretty much except for APU. It had everything in it except for APU. It had an inverter. It had a bunk heater. It had refrigerator, toolboxes, and it even had equipment inside of it, which, mind you, if there's anything in the truck, when you look at the truck, you pretty much get to keep it. Like, I had a bunch of blankets, a bunch of moving blankets, which was cool because the ones I had, they were kind of old. Yeah. Y28. They don't say no Y on it, but my truck number is Y28. Anybody want to use them as a referral, go ahead and give my truck number, Y28. Yeah, man, I'm gonna put this video out for y'all so y'all can see what it's like coming to Blair right now, man. You know, y'all watch YouTubers that are here putting content out, following them. So I just wanted to share my little adventures with y'all. And what? We ain't at US Express. I don't like that in the background. I might chop that out. If I could do some editing, man, I would chop that out. But anyways, yeah. So we've been in the shop for a couple times, man, but you know, keep up with it, man. I talked to this owner operator out there when I was at the shop this last time, and he was basically there to pick up a part, and that part was $7,000, $7,600. Matter of fact, it was something like for the TCM or something like that, TCU, something, I don't know, some computer stuff. Basically, it was just software he was paying. Not exactly sure what that is or what it's for, but yeah, we might get this fixed while we out over the weekend. I just picked this trailer up. You go to the dealership, just go get your parts, go somewhere else to get it fixed, man. Call your local, see who's doing it. See who's doing the same job right down the street, right in your town. Get home, go have somebody pick you up or whatever. That way you off the road, you don't get stuck in a hotel, man. Be smart about it. Be smart about it, man. So yeah, we're gonna keep it rolling. We're gonna keep it moving. We're gonna drop this off in Michigan. We're gonna get out here, maybe grab something in Chicago, since we're pretty close to the city. And yeah, head back down south before we go home for the week. Next week, we're gonna try to make it a good week. Still trying to figure out how to run. My DM kind of hit me with some bad news. Well, it's not really bad news to me. He was trying to tell me, basically, was living out in Kansas City, really ain't no Lowe's coming out there. We don't have any customers. PNS got a small Caterpillar customer out there. They got some paper stuff going on in north of the city I can't even grab. And I was surprised they even got me that Caterpillar part. It was literally one bucket, man, weighing 6,000 pounds going to Arkansas. But that's cool. If they can give me something like that coming out, I ain't got to make a bunch of money coming out the house. Basically, how I'm gonna have to run, I'm gonna have to deadhead out the house, get down to like Blytheville, get down to Osceola, get down to Memphis from Kansas City. So deadhead about 400 miles. Yeah, just to get the week started. And I mean, cause I can grab something around Kansas City. Only paying $700. Even if I grab something bigger, going to Arkansas, still only paying $900. And then still have to grab something out of that area, Memphis, Osceola, Blytheville, whatever it's called. You see what I'm saying? So my plan is go from Kansas City, deadhead, Sunday or Monday when I drop off, deadhead out there, pick up, head either north or south, and then grab something from the Midwest or the South and head back to Kansas City. Kansas City, Memphis, north to south, and then head back home. Do a little triangle, man. That's how I'm gonna try to run here. I'm gonna try to run in a small little triangle so I don't get caught up out here just running around. I had went to the Northeast like my first week after I went home. I like that they got loads going towards Kansas City because that gives me an opportunity to go home. I imagine a lot of people probably don't even want to jump on them. But I had did a couple loads already from Alabama going to Kansas City, going to that area. So I was like, heck yeah, they can keep shooting me home. That's good. I'm gonna jump on them. But the only problem is I'm gonna have to bite the bullet coming out the house. So it's nothing to brag about. It's nothing to boast about at all, man, because it's gonna be me having to literally deadhead 6.5 hours just to get out the house. Going home is nice. I like going home. I got little babies, got a beautiful wife at home. But yeah, it's gonna be a little bit of work, man. But I gotta keep up with this truck. I gotta keep up with these bills. And Blair, they ain't playing. They'll treat you fair. Yeah, it's saying it's true. Blair will treat you fair, right? Yeah, they give you a fair chance. But you're gonna work for it, man. You're gonna work for everything you do here. You up on the equipment. That dunnage I got, plus 20 rubber mats I keep in there. Only thing I needed was the dunnage and the mats. There was like $265 right there just for some dunnage and the mats. $1,600 for startup costs, another $1,600 for the plates and for the tags, and then whatever repairs you're gonna get done, that's, you're gonna owe all that. You go to the PNS app they give you, it shows you your pending deductions, so you don't have to worry about that. You ain't gotta call around to see what you owe or wonder, scratch your head sitting at home. Dang, what do I still owe? Do I still owe on my equipment? Do I still owe on my repairs? If you go to the PNS app, it'll show you your pending deductions. But yeah, man, that's basically it. That's basically it. I'm gonna try to keep me a bulkhead, a false bulkhead up here, and try to keep my my tarps, my red tarps on whatever trailer I get. But yeah, it's been cool. I'm gonna end this. I'm gonna go ahead and post this for y'all so y'all kind of see what the new drivers out here doing. I'm the driver, man. Trying to be safe out here, trying to make it make sense out here. Remember, you ain't nothing without Christ. Remember that. We don't put our faith in man out here, man. Not just in the things that I see, man, but in the unseen as well. There's another higher power behind it all. Outside of trucking, man. Yeah, I got a lot more to offer to this world. So, but anyways, again, I appreciate everybody who's helping me out just to stay afloat, keeping my head above waters, man, during these hard times right now. Trying to get out this recession. We got an election next week, and we headed to Michigan, baby. We headed to Michigan. They was out there just battling, campaigning out there in Wisconsin, and it was just snowing in Minnesota. So it's already kind of, getting a little funny out here. But I ain't worried about it. I ain't worried about no roads. We got good tires. The truck running good. We're gonna stay on that oil. Make sure that pans out right. Hopefully we ain't got too many much more with this truck. If we do, we're gonna just deal with them as we go and just keep it rolling. Even if I gotta stay on cap for a little while. If you come to Blair, make sure you have all your affairs situated and taken care of so you ain't depending on your first week's paycheck to pay your rent. Ain't gonna be no first week's paycheck. Might not even be a second week's paycheck. You're gonna owe them people at least $2,400. Even if you bring your own equipment. I'm not talking about owner operators. I don't know. It might be a different situation for owner operators. But if you come and lease a truck, you're gonna owe at least $20 minimum. Remember that. Everybody's gonna owe them something when you come here. So yeah, they're gonna give you a fair chance, but you're gonna owe them people some money. Maybe that's why people are coming here. And they ain't told that. They ain't told that. So they don't stick it out long enough to figure it out or to want to deal with that. And they want to pay them people back and to stay on cap after you done gross 4,000, 5,000. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause some companies ain't like that. I did a lease before. Soon, first week, we already bringing home a couple thousand. But it ain't like that here. You come here, they gonna make you pay for a little bit. You're gonna pay for a little bit of this stuff. Some of the startup costs. It's like running a business. You got some startup costs running here. But that's it, man. I'm gonna go ahead and post this for y'all. Hope y'all enjoy watching this. I'm Mike the driver. Be safe out there. God bless y'all, man.